So what we're doing today, we're going to go ahead and do the verbal description, and we're going to be able to fill out the verbal description based on the information that was given. Now, we do need to read and make sure that we identify which one's the independent or the input or in the dependent or the output. Now, remember, independent variables, usually they're on their own. They don't need anything. Nothing's done to it, and you don't add anything, you don't multiply anything to get that number. The output or the dependent will have something done to it. So it would either, you would add something to it in order for you to get to that answer. So basically just think of it as this is the answer after you've already added, subtracted, multiplied, or divided something to it. So we're going to go ahead and read the problem, and we're going to fill in the table with the information, and then you're going to go ahead and fill out the table in your assignment to give you credit for it. So this is basically notes, so make sure you're taking these notes because it's going to help you out. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at what the question is saying and underline the information. So Katie eats two more chocolate chip cookies than her friend Jamie. So I know this is Katie. Actually, it's not Katie. The independent variable is Jamie because Jamie's the one that's determining how many Katie's gonna eat. So usually the independent variable would be the second part of it. So Jamie is first. So if Jamie eats 0 cookies, Katie's still gonna eat 2. If Jamie eats 1 cookie, Katie's gonna eat 3. Because 2 more means you're adding 2. So 1 plus 2 gives you 3. If Jamie eats 2 cookies, then Katie is gonna eat 4. And if Jamie eats 3 cookies, then Katie's gonna eat 5. So this will tell you what the process is. So here is the process. 2 more, so 2 more means plus 2. So we know that that's it. Now with additive relationships, when your input is 0, your output is going to be a number. It's not going to be 0, it's going to be a number. It could be a positive number, it could be a negative number, it could be a fraction, a decimal, but it's going to be more than 0, or it's going to not be 0. With a multiplicative relationship, when input is 0, then your output is going to be 0 also. So remember that when you're trying to identify it as an additive or multiplicative relationship. So in this case, I know this is an additive relationship because we're adding 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and determine how to write my equation, my generic equation. And remember, you could input any x to give you an output. So that's my generic equation. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and write y equals, and what did I do to x? I added 2, so x plus 2. So in this case, my equation is y equals x plus 2. It is an additive relationship because Katie is eating 2 more cookies than Jamie is. So always remember the second part of it is what determines the first part. So make sure that you identify the independent and dependent variable before you start filling in the table. So go ahead and fill in this table in your assignment and be ready to solve one on your own. Remember, if you're having trouble with solving the one on your own, come back to this video so it could help you out.